Do you ever find yourself really attached to things that just people and situations and memories over and over again that are so toxic, and you just don't know why? I keep revisiting the things that make me miserable. I keep revisiting memories that cause me so much pain. I keep telling stories about painful experiences. My mind keeps going back. It's because you're addicted to drama, and you were somehow along the way taught that drama is love. Drama is drama. Drama is not love. It is a facsimile for love. It is like a lot of noise and smoke and commotion, but it's not love because it never hits the heart. It only speaks to the ego. And you know, the ego loves drama. You can never give the ego enough drama. It's always going to want a little more. So the first thing to do is, when you are in that drama addiction and you keep repeating and can't cut cords to things that really cause you pain, it is because you're identifying and living your life through your ego and not through your spirit. You have to change the channel. You have to realize that your spirit is never in drama, only your ego, but always your ego. So, are you done with it? Are you over it? Maybe, maybe not, but are you slightly curious about what your spirit can offer as a change of channel, something different? So, start to recognize what and who am I in my spirit? What do I love? What do I care about? What am I good at? What brings me joy? And here's a good question for knowing your spirit and what will help you get back to it. What can I do where I really lose myself? Where I stop self-obsessing, I stop thinking about myself, I stop criticizing myself, I stop revisiting pain. What do? A good laugh, get lost in a book, a movie, go for a walk. Try something new, like enroll in a class that you've never done before and don't need to be good at it. For example, try karaoke or try improv or try a cooking class. And again, the key is, don't need to be good at it. Just let it be so different. Because when you go and learn something different, you go to a different part of your brain. And that brain, that part that's brand new, I've never been here before, isn't full of all those addictive and painful memories. So it's like driving to a new part of town. And it's really helpful. One of the things one of my spiritual teachers taught me is always be learning something new. And frankly, just as a little added bonus, it helps prevent Alzheimer's. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. So if you are stuck and addicted to toxic drama and old memories and keep being rewounded, distract yourself by learning something new. Distract yourself by doing something new that you love. And just tell yourself, I can always go back there and it'll always be the same pile of poop. It'll never get better. So if I need to go revisit it again, I'll revisit. I can revisit anytime, but it'll always be the same pile of poop. I'll never get some fresh surprise. Just be really clear about that. And then get curious about, well, okay, I have all these addictive memories and toxic dramas and reflections, but what else is out there in the world? And discover new things. Go to a new neighborhood, try a new ethnic restaurant, try a new movie, listen to a foreign film, join a singing class, join a choir. Distract yourself with something new and ask your higher self and your spirit guides and angels to help you find it. When you're ready, and you only need to take baby steps, this is how you move out of those toxic addictions. That is your old self going to an old movie, and you need to say it's time for a new production, and then mean it. If you make the decision to try new things in bite sizes and go to a new part of your brain, you will ease out of these incredibly painful black holes in space that are the past, and you will start to discover who you are today is not this deprived and addicted to pain inner child. You know, it actually is your inner child that keeps revisiting this. You need to also remind yourself, I'm not an inner child. I am an adult, and what, as an adult, do I care about and am willing to commit to? It does take responsibility for oneself to move out of this, and a lot of us don't want to do that, and you can avoid it if you want, but nobody else is ever going to be responsible for you. It doesn't mean no one else will love you or no one else will care, but you and I and everyone, unless we're very young, are responsible for our own journey in life. And as souls, we chose it. So the more you are willing to be responsible, and I don't mean beat yourself up, don't even think about the past. Just think, okay, well, I had this unfortunate experience. It has been very seductive to keep revisiting it, hoping it'll be different, and it never is. So I'm going to change the channel and distract myself. I am going to discover something new today. And make your commitment one new thing a day. Now, the brain likes to keep repeating the old and the old, so you're saying, okay, that's the bad neighborhood. If I keep going there, I'm in danger, I'm gonna get hurt. So I'm gonna go to a new neighborhood, a new experience, and just check it out. Don't have to stay there, don't have to commit, but I do want the exposure to the new experience. It's really very, very helpful. And be nice to yourself. If you're scared, don't pick on yourself, and don't beat yourself up and go round and round. Why am I doing this again? It's because your brain's in autopilot. That's why. And we just have to bring it out. You know, another good way to bring your brain out of autopilot when you keep going back to the same old toxic spot, sing. And if you sing like songs of your happiest time of your life, that is another way to pull you up. Now, I've had clients and students say, well, I can't even think of any happy times. And you know, there were times in my life when I couldn't either. So what you do then is sing songs that the whole world knows. Christmas carols, Broadway tunes, national anthems, things that are just in the collective culture. Because then you start to connect with more than your isolated, lonely experience. You start to step in and you start to be part of something bigger than you. And that is always healing, because it's our fear of being isolated, unloved, unwanted that is the root of this problem. You see what I mean? So we all have those challenges of keep to revisit where life hurt us, disappointed us, situations, eras, periods, people. The human journey is tough. Human beings aren't that healthy. We hurt each other a lot, but we do have the ability to go to a new neighborhood, to do something different, to experience something, to distract myself at least for a little while. And if you do that consistently with enthusiasm and you're nice to yourself, these old toxic addictions will start to ease up. Be nice to yourself. Be curious about the new. And know it'll get better and better the more you go to the new neighborhood of new experiences. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this helps you kind of feel good and optimistic and curious about getting back into the flow of what good things life has for you, because life has a lot of good things waiting for you. You just have to be curious and interested to go discover them. Thanks for tuning in. And once again, if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, please push that button, and I look forward to bringing you more tips next week. All my love. Bye, everyone.